Hello friends, in the previous lecture we have seen special cases in simplex method such as LPP having infinitely many solutions and unbounded solution. Today we are going to see another special case, that is LPP with infeasible solution. So consider the example. Solve the LPP using simplex method. Maximize z is equal to 3x1 plus 2x2 subject to constraints 2x1 plus x2 less than or is equal to 2, 3x1 plus 4x2 greater than or equal to 12, x1 x2 greater than or equal to 0. To solve the LPP by simplex method, our first step is write down the problem in standard form. So consider the standard form. Maximize z is equal to 3x1 plus 2x2 subject to constraints 2x1 plus x2 plus s1 is equal to 2. Add slack variable because constraint is less equal. Then 3x1 plus 4x2 minus s2 plus r1 equal to 12. x1, x2, s1, s2, r1 all greater than or equal to 0. Add slack and surplus with 0 coefficient, and because the problem is maximization, r1 with minus m coefficient. So minus m r1 in objective function, because m is nothing but number of equations. Number of equations are 2. n is number of variables. Number of variables are 5. Therefore put n minus m, 5 minus 2, that is 3 variables equal to 0. We put x1 equal to s2 is equal to s2 equal to 0. So we get basic solution as s1 is equal to 2 and r1 is equal to 12. This is basic solution. Now from this equation 1 we will get the value of r1. From equation 1 we find the value of r1. r1 is equal to 12 minus 3x1 minus 4x2 plus s2. The new z row becomes z minus 3x1 minus 2x2 0s1 0s2 minus minus plus mr1 equal to 0. Put m is equal to 100 and put r1 is equal to this value. So what we get? Z minus 3x1 minus 2x2 plus m is 100 into bracket r1 comes to be 12 minus 3x1 minus 4x2 plus s2 equal to 0. Simplify this. So z minus 3x1 minus 2x2 plus 1200 minus 300x1 minus 400x2 plus 100s2 equal to 0. Therefore, z minus, collect all the coefficients with x1, therefore minus 303 x1, collect all x2 coefficient, so we get minus 402 x2 plus 100 s2 is equal to minus 1200. So this is new z row. Once we get new z row, now consider the simplex table. So consider simplex table. the first column is iteration number, or what we are doing the operations. Second column of basic variables. Then all the variables which are present, that is x1, x2, s1, s2, r1. Solution, and the last column is minimum non-negative ratio. In the first table, we have z minus 303x1 minus 402x2, 100 s2 and equal to minus 1200. Second, that is two basic solutions. We have s1 is equal to 2 and r1 equal to 12. Write down the coefficients. So first row we get 2x1, x2, s1, other coefficients 0, 3x1, 4x2 minus s2 plus r1 equal to 12. So this is our first table. Because the problem is maximization, we will find most negative in z row. In z row most negative is minus 402. This is most negative. So start with most negative element, that is our pivot column. Divide the solution by pivot column coefficients, that is x2. So 2 upon 1, that is 2, and 12 upon 4, that is 3. Minimum is 2, means that s1 leaves and x2 enters. So in the next table, the change will be x2 will enter and s1 will leave. So z remains as it is, but now s1 variable will be replaced by x2 because x2 is entering, s1 is leaving. Do the operations. The pivot element is 1 because it is already 1. Now only remains to make all other elements in that column to be equal to 0, as the pivot element is already 1. So what are the operations? We have new z row, it is z plus 402 times new x, that is x2, and new r1 row, it is nothing but original r1 row minus 4 times x2 or x2 dash. x2 row means in the new table, so I am saying x2 dash. So consider this row remains as it is because it already contains 1. Now do the operation. Z is plus 402 times this. So minus 303 plus 402 times 2, that is 804. So remains 501 with positive sign. So 501. This becomes 0. Minus 402 plus 402 becomes 0. Then S1 Z row plus 402 times. 0 plus 402 times becomes 402. 100 remains as it is. 0 minus 1200 plus 402 times 2, that is 804, remains minus 396. Now next, R1 row minus 4 times this row. So 3 minus 4 times 2, that is 3 minus 8 minus 5. 4 minus 4, 0. 0 minus 4 minus 4 minus 1, 1 and 12 minus 4 into 2, 8, 12 minus 8, 4. We want most negative, but observe that all Z row coefficients are greater than or equal to 0. Therefore, all z row coefficients are greater than or equal to 0 implies that solution is optimal. But observe that the artificial variable R1 remains present in the solution at positive level because value of R1 comes to be 4. That is R1 is equal to 4. And if an artificial variable remains present in the solution at positive level, this implies that LPP has infeasible solution. So this LPP has infeasible solution. So by simplex method, when we get infeasible solution, if any of the artificial variable remains present in the solution at positive level, that is having positive value in the solution column, implies that LPP has infeasible solution. Even though you solve this problem by graphical method, you will observe that there is no feasible region. Observe, see here, if you solve this by graphical method, your first constraint, we write down equality as 2x1 plus x2 is equal to 2. We take the point when we get x1 is equal to 0, we have x2 is equal to 2. The first point becomes 0, 2. And when we put x2 is equal to 0, x1 become 1. So the second point becomes 1, 0. If you see second constraint, equality becomes 3x1 plus 4x2 equal to 12. When x1 is 0, x2 is 3. So C point becomes 0, 3. And when x2 is 0, 3x1 is equal to 12. D point becomes 4, 0. And if you draw the graph for this, I will consider the scale as 1, 2, 3, 4 on x1 axis and 1, 2, 3, 4 and on x2 axis. Observe the first point is 0, 2, that is this point A, and 1, 0, that is B point. This is the first line, and which region you want in this case? The region, because it is less than or equal to, when you put 0, 0, 0 is less than 2, so we require this region. But if you take second one, that is 0, 3, that is C point, and 4, 0, that is D point, this is second line. And if you find the region, if you put 0, 0 here, 0 is not greater than 12. So 0 do not satisfy this inequality, implies that we don't want 0 in that region. So we want above region. Now observe that there is no common region in these two. This is for the first line and this is due to second line. There is no feasible region, and because there is no feasible or no common region, this implies that this LPP has infeasible solution. So observe that in graphical method we say that the LPP has infeasible solution whenever there is no common region, that is there is no feasible region. And by simplex method, if you find the solution and in that solution artificial variable remains present at positive level, that implies that LPP has infeasible solution.